your energy. I don't wanna be, I wanna be anywhere, any place that I can feel you. I just wanna be near you. And yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Sometimes I guess I'm healthy. We can't be by ourselves. We will always need each other.
Hey, Liv. Daniel Caesar's gracing us with his musical skills this morning, people, and my voice is almost gone. Yesterday was a great day of release, and now I'm here for some more increase. Hello, Kiana. Welcome to all of our beautiful family. Good morning, Wendy, Sherry. Yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. Hello, Anna. We can't be by ourselves. We will always be together. Okay. Daniel Caesar is singing about being blessed to us. The name of that song is Blessed off of his Freudian album. And the name again is Daniel Caesar. Forgive my voice, I'm feeling fine. I just had a lot of releasing yesterday and Taurus rules the throat. So needless to say, I got kind of loud and it's all good though. It needed to happen. And so we have listen with faith underneath. So are we listening to that in which we have faith? Are we listening when our faith calls upon us to express that we have faith? To express and live the faith that we claim. Let's see what's coming out of this flashcard deck for us. Okay, underneath the listen card, there's another card that came out and I'm being told that I need to share it. It's connecting. Oh, wow. Okay, so listen and connecting are put together. Something we have faith trying to express to us. Are we bold enough to listen and connect the dots of what's happening with the thing that we had faith about? Are you able to listen to the universe around you, give you signs and messages, and realize how it connects with what you've been praying for, what you've been building for, what you've been healing for? Your purpose, your faith. Faith is the, what is it? I believe it's the knowing of what's not yet manifested. This is our flashcard for today. The book. The book. The good book. We have a red book whose pages are yellowish. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the 9 apples. When I hear listen, I think of this book because totally listening is what you're doing when you put yourself to study and read. And the red is all about the root chakra, the base chakra, the things of your very existence, the things that you incorporate into your security, your general safety. the things that would cause one to fight or flight are issues of the root chakra. Your fears, confronting our fears. Confronting our fears very much so. The nine of Pentacles, I keep moving to say, the 9 apples reflects to me the 9 of Pentacles. The energy of the person who is self-sufficient. Self-sufficient in what? We're being self-sufficient in our faith. We are the engine that's generating our faith, and we're learning so much about how to apply that. And we're listening to what we're learning, and so we're applying things in a different way. So this is going to be a very awesome day energetically. Let me see what's coming out of this deck here for our general message, okay? We definitely have cards already set letting us know that today is a day where we, first off, there's probably going to be some interesting conversation with the connecting coming out as a link with the listen card, and faith as the support. Hello, Bernie. Hello, 514 and 717 or wherever y'all are from. Area codes. While I'm in the middle of reading and channeling, I don't always catch every message. But let me just say to all of you who are new, welcome to our YouTube family. It's a very beautiful, sacred space here. Hello, Lee. We give love to one another. And on this channel, we are so grateful and so happy now that we are alive today. Hello, Crystal. And so because we are so grateful and so happy that we are alive today, we give the video a thumbs up. And once we've already done that on the YouTube buttons, then we start doing it on the video, because we like all the love and what it looks like. And we love opportunities to express our love. If you love having opportunities to express your love, give it a thumbs up. Yes. If you like the fact that there's a spiritual family here waiting to connect with you daily, connecting, give it a thumbs up. If you love that you have messages here of faith that you can listen to so you can learn more about how to build your own prosperity, give the video a thumbs up. Amen. Oh, I love our first card out. It's the 9 of Pentacles. Again, well-deserved reward. Look at how beautiful these cards are, my family. Look at this. Well-deserved reward. Standing on top of a tower is something that you done built up. And you stand out and you shine with it. "99 is a message about things coming to completion, of a wholeness, a completeness, a finality. Yes. I love Daniel. I could listen to Daniel all day long. So yes, I have him on replay. Why not? So he can bless us with his heavenly voice. Daniel Caesar, y'all. Liv Solomon says 99 is getting to our spiritual work as well. Well, yeah, because 9 relates to everything. The numerology of number 9 encompasses all the others, relates easily to all the others. So here we use our relatability to all the others to connect, to listen, to teach as well. Definitely in this message here. And why? Because there's a release going on. A release. There's a transformation going on. Powerful transformation. And what is it about? The underlying support is this shift. The underlying support is a shift of consciousness, a shift of mentality, a shift of thought pattern, win or lose. This is the all in it regardless. And this is somebody wins, somebody loses. Either way, they look so much the same that it didn't really matter. Because the winner, although you win, it's like, this is not a happy win. This is a painful win. The loser and the winner experience the same amount of pain in this case. However, I do pick up more than a two-party situation. You're walking away from a toxic situation. You're letting others walk away from you because you're just like, this is BS. I know I'm right. I know what I deserve and how I deserve. And I'm going to just release this and let y'all go on about your business. Yeah? I'm not going to put myself down to allow for this at this point in time. I'm good. And so there's that situation there. For a lot of you, though, this is something that's happening within, in a spiritual sense for you. You're learning about which ideas were toxic, which patterns were toxic. You are moving away from them. Like somebody's quitting dealing with a person. Somebody's quitting dealing with a mentality of poverty. Somebody's quitting to deal with an idea that there's lack. Somebody realized that in the divine mind there is no lack, that anything that is taken is all immediately and automatically replaced by something better, because the universe doesn't like a vacuum and it automatically fills that space. If you love the idea that the universe will not leave you empty, give this video a thumbs up because I love it. Ooh, that's fucking awesome. Because no matter what, people try to take, people want to leave, people don't want to be there, they don't want to be a party, it doesn't matter. Love Source God is always going to fill us in with something that is our well-deserved reward. So we must release. The other day in the hello video, some of you know what I'm talking about. I talked about having your hands full. Can't hold anything else if my hands are full. I got to release something. Release it. Once I release it, I can pick up something else. I can pick up something else. But not until I've released the space. Release is so important. And some of you are still at this point, I see, learning and listening to your soul self to figure out. And even, I feel like all of us, it's like there's something else that's lingering for us to release. It's not too late for you to write some things down with this full moon in Taurus that we just experienced last night, 10:23 Pacific time. Write down about that situation that is plaguing your mind. A young man that I know has a strained relationship with a father. There's a lot of abuse involved, substance abuse and physical abuse and emotional abuse and stuff. And so this young man, I encouraged him to write down everything he had to say to his father that he never said. And get mad if you have to, get sad if you have to. Write it all down and burn it all up. And let the universe take care of it. And this is an energy where it's okay to do things like that. And not only is it okay, it's beneficial. So, let's see how we're connecting with some financial flow today, guys. We got listen, faith, book, 9 apples, well-deserved reward, release, win or lose. You got to understand, with this here, the well-deserved reward, the release, and the win or lose, what it's saying to me is if you will release anything that doesn't work for you, there's no way you can win. You must win. Yeah? Let's see what's going on with our financial flow like I said. Let's see. I absolutely am so grateful to see how we are connecting and how we are heeding the channeled and the tarot messages for our own life's progress. that are putting us closer and more in touch with our own well-deserved rewards. Because there are so many. We were born into a world of plenty. But it's about us being willing to see it and receive it. We start out with the Tower. And there's the Hermit. So, let's see what's at the bottom here. The Tower and the Hermit coming out regarding finances. And the bottom of the deck is 8 of Wands. Well, I see a happy surprise coming in. We get a well-deserved reward, and underneath that we have the Tower card, the surprise card. We know we're connecting with something today. And so I see here, surprise, there's a blessing in there today. Another 9 here. We have 3 9s on the table now. For some of you, this surprise blessing that's going to have something to do with your finances comes from a Hermit, which is either a 9 in numerology or a Virgo person, according to this symbology here. For some of you, I see that your underlying supporters, you got a lot of stuff going on. You're getting a lot of financial flow coming in right now. This is a lot of communication, emails, things to do, responses that need done, sales pitches that need done, quotes that need done, clients that need appointments, something like that. A lot, okay? A lot going on. High energy, things happening quickly also. Maybe it's not a lot of different things. Maybe it's a lot of things happening quickly surrounding one big, beautiful thing. But it's a blessing coming in here, a well-deserved reward, and it's going to surprise you. It's going to take you by surprise. And within this finances, when this comes in, and I'm seeing that this is something that is actually already in the works right now. You may not get it until up to 5 months out is what I'm getting physically. Physical attainment in your hand, 5 months out. Up to 5 months out. 5 days to 5 weeks to 5 months out for different ones of you. Definitely those seeing that once this comes in, the amount of finances that you have to deal with is going to cause you to say, well, now hold on a minute. Before I go out and I start spending on all these different ideas I have, let me just get into myself for a moment. And let me just meditate and pray over this. Let me see what my faith is giving me this finances for. Because a bad man with a lot of money can do a whole lot of bad. And a good man or woman with a lot of money can do a whole lot of good. And I see that that's something that you want to do here in the way that you release the finances back out. Surprise, it comes in, and as it's released, it goes out in a very thoughtful and methodical way. And you really want to be a blessing with the way that you use these finances. And that's a wonderful thing. You want to be a blessing not only to others, but to yourself. I see here that you want to be able, when you send this money out into the world to work for you, you want it to always come back to you. So that's really awesome. I see you learning in regards to finances how you can keep the prosperity flowing in off of this same chunk of change. Yeah, that's nice. That's just like when I started my salon, you know. I started it, I didn't have anything extra, man. I had the money to rent the space and put in my applications. But it's still paying today. It still pays today, and it's something along those lines. You might not have a whole lot to start with. You may have a lot to start with. Some of you are going to have $900 extra, and from that $900 extra, you're going to make something that's going to keep coming in. Some of you, it's more like $9,000, and that's a lot to work with, and that's awesome. It doesn't, all it takes is listening and connecting with our faith. And, oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I love that. That's awesome. Thank you. So all it takes is listening and connecting with our faith. And you can ask, Love Source God, all I have extra is $100. What can I do with this $100 to bring in additional prosperity? That's something that's going on here. I see also, and I'm picking up on the energy of somebody who's freaking out because they feel like their money is running out. They feel like they've stretched themselves so far, doing so much stuff, that the money is running out. The thing is, money never runs out. And if you keep saying the money is running out, it can run out for you until you get off of that gravy train. And so let your gravy train be, okay, so I've used it all up. Now show me how full can you get it and how fast can you fill it up. That's the game we play on this channel. And as you all implement that into your life, that challenge to your universe, saying, okay, I got it. I used it all up. Now how full can you get it and how fast can you fill it up? And then you start seeing all the actions come together. Listeners, God putting money in your pocket from this place, that place. You forgot about this. You forgot about that. Bam, there it is. Here I am. As you do this, I would really love to hear more about your successes. As you apply these different messages that you receive here, and you learn the different experiences of manifestation, I would love to see emails at lphtarot@hotmail.com to tell me about your experiences of success in applying these techniques, these ideas in the games and practical suggestions that we make here on this channel. I was getting up for a reason. What was it? I needed something from over here. Oh yeah, this hair clip. So today is definitely high activity. There could be some surprises. Oh, Joanne, you're so welcome. I just happened to see your message. Joanne says, thank you for being so helpful. You know, the techniques and the practical suggestions that I give you on this channel, I only know about because I've had to apply them myself to bring me to the place where I'm sitting today. You know, finances are getting prettier and prettier by the moment in my world. And I'll give this video a thumbs up for that if I could. If finances are getting prettier and prettier in your life, little by little, or all real giant fast at once, give this video a thumbs up. Anyways, definitely have had to apply all of this stuff because I didn't grow up in wealth mentality. I didn't grow up with the divine perspective that I am the beautiful divine creation and beloved child of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, and therefore finances would always be mine. I didn't understand that finances belong to that same creator, love source, God energy that created me, and therefore that I was so connected to it because all it is energy, just like me. As a matter of fact, I was raised with the idea that money is something you have to chase and that comes hard and slow. And so for all that time of my life, it did. And now I'm 39, at the age of 40. By the time I'm 40, I already know because I'm already at that point. Now, finally, I see finances grow. I see finances flow. I see finances come in and go and easily every day, though. You see? And that's a beautiful place to be. Because that is really the way it was created to be. Man created money. But man created money from the trees, from the product of the creator's design. Money is simply energy in form that allows us to transfer one thing to the other. For some of you, this is the big surprise. Some of you never thought of money as simply energy before. But remember that everything, including all these crazy things on my table, and everything as you look around wherever you're sitting at this moment, listening to this message, I don't care if you're seeing cars, trees, brick walls, steel doors. It doesn't matter what you're seeing. All that is, if you break any of it down, it is simply energy. This tarot card, this hand, this pine cone, and this paper, it ain't nothing but energy. And when you let it become more than just energy, you add resistance to it. It's paper, people. It's paper. And that paper is there as a representation of the energy. But if we had the right type of tool, we could break that down all the way down to each little tiny molecule. And you will find in the middle of all of these things, the same thing existing. In the middle of all of these things, what do you find existing? Atoms. And what are they? Protons, neutrons, and electrons floating around each other, spinning really fast in their perfect place. It's all energy. Money is supposed to come to you, people. Money is supposed to come to you. It's supposed to come to you. Why? Because it is what you are. Like attracts like. The only reason it doesn't is because you get this idea in your head, I have to work hard to get some of that. Oh, and I love this one. I have a very dear friend, somebody who I love, but I'll not tell them I love them because they're stuck in the idea of lack and limitation. They know I love them, but it's because my skin is black, so I have to work twice as hard as everyone else. Yeah, as long as you keep saying that type of shit, you're absolutely right. But when you get on the gravy train I'm talking about, which is, this is the same as me, so it comes to me automatically. There is nothing I need to say, do, or be. It's just automatically attracted to me. Can you feel the difference in that place? Listen. Connect it. Connect it with what? Your faith. Connect it with your faith. This is education and understanding and knowing that's been handed down in the families of the wealthiest of the wealthy. It's just energy. It's just paper. A lot of people live extremely luxurious lives and never have any paper. But when we make that paper more relevant, more heavy, more important than what it is, in the sense of disrespecting, and especially when we apply negative attributes to it. You mean to tell me this is the root of all evil? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This is evil? No, this is energy. Evil is the heart of man that will hurt another to get a hand on a band. That's what evil is. And money is the amplifier of the heart condition. It will show you how you feel for real. Because when you get some money, you might bless somebody if your heart condition is right for it. When you get some money, you might be a blessing. You might bless somebody with some healing. You might bless somebody with some food. You might bless somebody with some clothing. You might bless somebody with I don't know what. You have opportunities and chances and options when you got some money in your hand. But if you're greedy and deceptive and manipulative, then that will come out too. Money is not the root of all evil. And believing that and talking about that is just going to actually keep it away from you. It's going to make it just as hard to get as it can be. And guess what? Money does grow on trees. Hello, it's paper. Money does grow on trees. Yeah, money does grow on trees. Where the hell you think they get the paper to print on? Money does grow on trees. Don't be deceived. Hi, grandson. Oh, my papa. Hold on, baby. Regarding our romantic love life, I got the 7 of air. For somebody, there's, again, some surprise, some secret coming out. The Hierophant is there. For some of you, this deals with a Taurus or a Libra person with that. Or a Taurus person, not a Libra, sorry. I was thinking Empress energy. And why am I thinking Empress energy? Because that's the next card at the top of the deck that was getting ready to come out. And so as I say, I was thinking Empress energy. That card needs to come out. So yeah, for some of you, it's a Taurus or a Libra person. There's some communication. There's some prayers and some wishes going out to be able to see this love and commitment. Somebody's praying for love and commitment, for a long-term relationship, traditional relationship. For some of you, there's somebody that's been wishing and thinking of a long-term committed relationship with you, and you just don't know about it. I feel like it's going to come together in a very loving way. And this is crazy because, you know, I just got to share this with you. Like, while I'm receiving this general message for all of us, I'm kind of like slow in talking because I keep being shown, like, well, God keeps showing me what I have to release. This is a card that represents me. This is a card that represents me. This is a card that represents me in different ways. However, this card also represents my sister. And then there's the release. There is a need to let go of things and people and let them just be and just cover it over with love. That's why this is here. Cover it over with love. I think for some of you, I see for some of you, you're going to find out that somebody's a lot better off financially than you thought they were in regards to your romantic relationship. I also see that some of you are going to find out that somebody is a lot more serious about their relations with you than you believed they were or were aware of. Don't cry, baby. Here I come. Come here, my baby. Come here, my baby. Come here. Grandma's here. Oh, Dominic got him. Oh my God. So what? I flipped this up to see what's underneath there. It's another Hermit card. See? This has something to do with the Virgo, Taurus, Libra person. And the 9 of Earth. And that 9 of Earth just lets me and confirms for me that, you know, some situations are done. You just pour unconditional love over it, which means whether I have you or I don't, I still love you anyways, wherever you are on this planet. I love you anyways. And that's the right, not the right, that's the energy. When you love somebody that way, that's that energy that's going to bring that type of love to you. And some of you have loved somebody that had really hurt you. They kept some secrets from you. And meanwhile, you were faithful. And you were love. You were faithful and you were love. Although this person kept some secrets from you. And so now, although you pour in love over this situation, the person is not in your life. But you know what? Don't feel bad because you pour love over the situation. Being able to love them from over there regardless of where they are or what they're doing or who they're with. That's a very beautiful energy. That's the unconditional love energy. That's the divine type of love energy. And so from that place, you are attracting in that space. I do see, and I've been seeing this a lot lately. There is somebody who's going to get a surprise offer for marriage. Somebody's going to find out that this person has been planning to ask you for marriage. Oh, okay. I love it. And so now I'm downloading the memory of this situation. Kind of a long story. Gonna try to make it as short as I can. I was out at the Blue Martini. It was a lounge here one Sunday, probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And this lady was so beautiful to me. I had to tell her how beautiful she was. And when I got the opportunity, she really warmed up to me really fast. And she said, "Can I talk to you about something?" I said, "Sure." She said, I do hair, and this client of mine, she's a barber, and one of her clients that had been with her for like 15 years or something like that, 10 years at least, this client of hers was so enamored with her. He figured out what her ring size was without ever asking her. He bought a house. He paid for the wedding and everything before she knew anything about it. That was a real love story. So she had just found out about it. He asked her to marry him. He said, "The wedding's paid for, the house is paid for, everything's paid for. You've been telling me I work too much all these years, and the reason I've been working too much all these years is so I could get all this stuff ready for you before I ask you to be my wife." She said, "I don't know what to do. I'm used to being single. I don't know how to be married. I've never been in that type of relationship, and I don't know if I want to." And I said, "Well, you got to look at it this way. Maybe it's time God gonna teach you what it's like to be spoiled, to be loved, and to be cared for." I said, "And either way, even if you walk away from it, you will always have those experiences. You will have learned, and you will have put the opportunity to experience something different. And meanwhile, if you walk away from this in the end, you will have had a beautiful wedding, a beautiful party, a beautiful honeymoon, a beautiful, I don't know, fine dining and beautiful dates in between. But if you don't try, will you ever know?" The lady ended up getting married to him. And the wedding lasted, I think the marriage lasted like 2 or 3 years. From what I know, she's divorced and single now. Boy, that's crazy, because the man put more time into preparing to marry her than he stayed in being married to her. So I don't know what happened. I haven't spoken to her since. But things do happen. And you don't know what is being prepared for you. You have no idea the beautiful blessings that are in store for you. But if you go into life in a place where your faith is upside down, you ain't gonna see. You won't even try. So some of you are saying to yourself, "Well, that's kind of fucked up. Maybe she shouldn't have even have tried." Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have tried. But you know what? Now she knows what happens when she tried. I like the cartoon Meet the Robinsons. Why? Because they celebrate failures. Why? Because failures are just ways to learn how to do things differently, how things don't work. If you know it doesn't work this way, then you can try it another way. She had a lot of valuable experiences, and she had a huge physical expression of prosperity and manifestation come into her life. Something like that is what I'm seeing here. This person is keeping a secret, and they want to get married and pour love. Will you be bold enough and brave enough to say yes when it's your turn? Or will you say, "That's not exactly the way I imagine my life going. I'm only used to this. I've never experienced that." And will you allow yourself to be limited by it? Because I see it unfolding here for somebody. I absolutely love the reading the way we had it come out today. But now it's time to get to your favorite part and mine, the part where I get to give you free readings. So if you're still with me and you love getting free tarot readings on this channel, give this video a thumbs up, show us some love. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, hit the subscribe button, tap the little bell for notifications. And when I come on live, you should jump on too. If you can jump on live, then this free card reading might be for you. Put your names up, put your names up, put your names up, because I'm looking at the screen and you know what I mean. There's a number we wrote down on the inside of here yesterday, and today is going to tell us who's getting their free reading. So Sherry, I got your name on the list. I have Nicole. I have Valerie. I have Kiana and Bernice. Kiana, Bernice. I can't write and look at the same time. Lee, Sari, and Melinda. Okay, that's it. Oops, Lee, Sari, Melinda. Sorry, my dear. I ran out of spaces. I thought I had 3 left. I only had 2 left. Okay, before I flip this over and see who won today, I want you to give me what number you think is going to win for tomorrow. Put your favorite numbers out for tomorrow, and I'm going to write a number in here for tomorrow. Okay. Put your favorite numbers out for tomorrow's win. We got a 3. We got a 7. 5, 18, 32, 44, 11. Hey, y'all on the same mind wave. Crystal and Sherry giving the same numbers out. That's awesome. I see the 13. Okay, that's enough numbers for tomorrow. So that's our list of numbers for tomorrow. I already wrote one down inside. Tomorrow we'll figure out who's the winner of that. But for today, the number that I wrote down for today's win is 19. I wrote this down yesterday. I had forgotten all about it. So who's closest to 19? Oh, we have a 19 here. Lee, you're the winner, my dear. Lee is the winner. One of y'all picked my number. Who picked number 19 yesterday? You were spot on today. That's a good sign. So Lee is the winner of our free card pull for today. I'm going to save this and set this aside for tomorrow like I always do. And I think I'm going to leave these cards out because we may be using them again during the free solution-oriented part of this reading. So Lee, I want you to focus on the situation that you're facing at this time and where you would like some guidance. Actually, okay, I'm hearing not these cards. I'm hearing to use the regular tarot again like I did the other day, that so much information came out from it that I need to use the regular tarot. Okay, so I will use this deck, one of my first decks I ever had. Lee, I want you to focus on the situation that you have at hand. I want you to focus on what's important to you, and let's just God gonna give us the best course of action for your highest, lightest, and brightest good, Lee. Highest, lightest, and brightest good. Okay, this is your solution, my dear. We have the King of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands. He comes out and he says, I'm full of fire and full of passion. And I do what I am passionate about. The things that have me set on fire, that's what I do. I'm super creative. I'm very imaginative. I'm charismatic. I have all of the words, the skills, the talents to attract to me whatever I need to accomplish, whatever I want to do. Everything that I do sees success. This person, Lee, there's a business for you. There is a business for you to develop and pour your passion all the way into. You have the ability to stir people's souls to action, to be the catalyst of inspiration. And this is in line with your highest, lightest, and brightest course of action at this time. wherever you're seated, always staying ready to take action from wherever you're at. So wherever you end up, the way you interact with others, the way you communicate with others, lends this air of regality, number one. You carrying yourself in a regal way. If you're not, this is in your highest, lightest, and brightest course of action. Everywhere you go, remember that you are the blessed child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, and therefore you are the heiress to everything on this planet. Carry yourself as such. And everywhere you go, the way you interact with the people that you meet, you stir the emotions, you stir the energy to lend to greater creativity, to increase the fire within. You inspire them. By telling your story, you help others decide which direction to go and what actions to take. And remembering that you're the one in command of the fluctuating world around you, being decisive about what you want. Your job is to decide what you want, not how you get it. Your role in manifestation in your world is to pick and choose from the buffet of life exactly what you want to manifest. And then sit tight until you get that gotta take a dump urge to get up and move, which is love source God telling you. And if you look at the way this king is seated on his throne, he could jump up and go at any point in time. And he sits at a readiness to move. But he sits until it is time to move. Until he gets that divine urge within that he receives from the nature connection, from the love source connection, as his rod does not sit on the slab that his throne sits on. It connects to the ground in front of him. So staying grounded, so not to be lost in the thoughts, and grounded enough to feel that gotta take a dump urge to get up and move. Lee, what is it that you want? What does magic being poured into your life look like? Sit and paint that picture and do what you know you must. Do what you know feels right. And because the thing of it is, you don't must do nothing, right? What they say, I ain't gotta do nothing but eat, shit, and sleep. You don't have to do nothing. But there are certain things that it feels better to do, like go to work, take a shower, feed the children. We don't have to do none of it. It just feels better when we do. We can kind of live with who we are when we do certain things. So this is decide what we want, do what makes us feel right throughout our days, and be ready to follow that God sense within you that lights a spark and a fire to do and to move and to be somewhere for some synchronicity that's lining up for you. Okay, my dear Lee, this is a message that I'm receiving for you today. The messages always resonate to more than just one. So if you have something you'd like to reply back in regards to any of the messages received on this channel today, lphtarot@hotmail.com is my email address. Any comments that are left in the finalized upload of this video will be read by me and acknowledged that I've read them when I get to them. If there are some subjects for discussion that you would like to hear me touch on with my whatever I receive by channel, I wouldn't mind reading about that. Lee says, I have started a business and was a little nervous about it. Hold on, let me move this. As I am being made redundant, I want the business to about my love for the passion I have to be of service. I love coaching and empowering. Sherry says, confirmation for me again, sweetheart. Thanks, I know, patience for divine knowing and intuition. That's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful day, guys. Wonderful messages for us today. A lot of empowering for us today. Hello, my baby. My grandsons are here.
Coffee.
You want coffee?
Yeah.
There's no more in the cup, baby. Okay, guys, so as I've scrolled through the messages, I absolutely love you and adore you. If I didn't acknowledge you yet, please know that my heart loves you. And I'm going to go take care of these babies right now. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. And I look forward to reading for you again very soon. My website has all the details to connect with me. And I am so... If I could just put into your heart the feeling of love that I have every day when I get online and I see all of you here with me, supporting what I do and what I have to offer you, then you would know. But I think the words is the best thing I can give you right now to show. So, here we go. lphtarot@hotmail.com to email me. And my website is lphtarot.com. That's lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. And don't forget to connect with me on all my social networking and all that stuff. My website has those connections too. Ladies, you want to start a business? I got the perfect business. It's a really fun one too. Pure romance. My website will tell you all about that too. I love you guys. I'm going to create so many entrepreneurs. People are going to be like, wow, what's going on over there in Vegas? What's Melinda doing? She's helping to bless all these people with businesses of their own. Yeah, baby. That's me. All right, I'm out. Love you. Bye.